this is okay. I don't really know why this would be great entertainment, but obviously this is just something they did on the street. Let's take a look.
Whoa!
Yay!
No!
Yeah.
Can we see that again? What was it? It looks like someone took a stick and whacked some fireworks.
It's kind of like if I don't want to get it wrong, but it's some kind of like molten metal basically, or molten sand or something. Somebody will know. I've seen people do this trick before.
Oh, okay.
But
I haven't.
you know, China's got very low safety standards.
Sure.
And you don't, you know, you're having like a public performance like this. Usually you would get some kind of permit from the local government, you know, things would be checked out for safety if you're
Sure.
in a developed country. But in China, they'll just be like, oh, we're going to have a fun thing here. And then they do it.
All my regulation haters, peep this.
Yes, exactly. Bam. I mean, and you can see everyone's getting ready for it. Look, they're all taking their selfies.
You know, it looks spectacular.
They're like, because it does. It looks cool. They're like, yes, we've come here for this. This is why we're here.
I can't wait to get
And then
hit
it's
with
like
molten metal.
instant regret when you're like on fire and your clothes start catching fire and you're like, what's going on here? Your singed hair.
Oh, man. Who bringing your kids there?
Yeah, silly. Yeah.
Let's go play with the molten
lava, yeah.
Lava party.
Yeah. Speaking of, this is just from the other day, as you can see, the 21st. So what are we looking at, like 2 days ago?
Yeah.
Fancy Chinese EV catching fire, as they do, self-immolating at the charge station.
They're protesting the Chinese government. They kind of like, you know that monk? Famous monk?
Yes. Yeah.
The EVs are protesting the rule of the CCP, I think.
Yeah. I've been seeing a lot of these as usual. Popping up, and it's just one of those things you got to be careful when you're dealing with EVs in general. Just wherever you charge them, you know, maybe, you know, don't charge them inside your garage or something. Yeah. Oh, what a pity!
Welcome to Shanghai, China's most developed and wealthy city.
So what's happened here is they installed the sound deadening.
That's right. I don't need to read it then.
Yeah, they basically put the sound deadening over the railway there, and this is quite common. I'm sure you've noticed this if you drive through cities. If there are houses near a highway, they usually will put up like a big wall or something because otherwise the residents would just, I don't know, go insane from the noise. So China is a very loud place. Doesn't matter where you live, it's loud. And imagine you've got trains going through your neighborhood. Imagine how crap it must be to live in Chongqing in that building with that stupid thing that goes through because of bad planning.
Dystopia.
Yeah. Anyway, so they made this. And they made a big hoo-ha about it because it's like it's got solar panels on it, so it's solar powered, right? So that means it's generating electricity. 1 week after installation, it catches fire. 1 week. Wasn't even up for 1 week. Must be all those hidden like cellular radios inside of the solar panels.
You think so?
Sure.
Spying at everyone?
Yeah, they caught fire. Yeah. 1 week. This, by the way, is 2 days ago. Again, it's the 21st. Yeah.
How long ago was it?
2 days ago.
Oh.
You know, 21st.
I mean, how long since they put it up?
A week.
It's been.
Actually, it's...
Sorry.
Yeah, sorry. It's... Take a look. Again, on fire. Wow. Good job.
Yeah.
Nothing is built to last in China, but you would hope that it lasts a year, like a week. You know what I mean? Stop.
Then stop saying it.
A week.
Wait, you know what? Blue sky. So congrats on that. Props.
Yes, absolutely.
They tried their damnedest with that fire to make that blue sky go away.
Yeah.
It's again, China trying to revert back to its natural state.
Exactly. They're like, no, blue sky, no, go away.
What is this disgusting blue hue in this? Oh!
Yeah, exactly. Anyway, just thought that was interesting because, you know, Shanghai is China's most developed it's the most sophisticated city, I should say, most cosmopolitan.
Probably the most important, to be honest, if I'm honest.
Yeah.
You know?
For sure.
Yeah, we get the idea.
Yeah, I know. I was just pushing through a little more.
Yeah. You guys can get a full
I was actually just...
Oh, what's this again?
Again? You put it in twice?
You get a double.
You know, I was looking back at that thing. It's a week old, but did you see how rubbish the side of the concrete was there?
Yeah.
And it wasn't just, I'm sorry, I just want to go back to this drive-by. Look, the whole way. Look at the concrete.
Yeah.
See how it's got streaks down it?
How it's It's been 1 week, right?
It's only been up in a week. I mean, obviously, it's
Yep.
taken longer to construct, so it's probably still from construction. But look how horrible the concrete
Chicken to
looks.
China, the Chinese chicken.
Anyway, just wanted to point that out. Let us move on, shall we? I guess, you can see the burning EV once more. It's also in Shanghai,
Yes.
and it was at a.
Love watching this again.
Me too. It's great.
Drive at home. No pun intended.
You can't drive that home. This dude. If you ever wanted to have a Schadenfreude moment.
Yeah, but I don't want to give it away.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay.
This poor puppy
Yes.
is about to suffer
Well,
in a bad way.
you
That's
know,
what you think.
There's a saying in China. It's not that old people are bad. It's that bad people got old.
Yes.
This is something that's very common because, you do have a bunch of real bad eggs from the Cultural Revolution.
What kind of eggs?
Like real bad. Oh, you mean let me grab it. Basically.
But you calling these old people piss eggs?
Pretty much.
Okay.
You know the type, the kind that ratted their parents out to the government and their teachers
for having poetry books.
Yeah, and beat their teachers to death. You know those really horrible type people? They're still around.
They are. And
They just got old.
the Chinese on the screen says, it says 80 years old. So this woman's 80 years old. I don't know why that's of significance. I did not put that up there.
Let's take a look what happens. She sees a puppy. What do you think this person's going to do?
Don't kick the puppy. Oh.
Win.
Win. Puppy
Yes.
win. Puppy
Yes.
win. Let's go puppy.
Yeah, this guy was caught last week dumping...
Shall go child.
They said he was dumping oil, like a waste oil mix into the river.
That's beautiful. That's really beautiful.
Just, yeah. It was making the rounds because, I think everybody's pretty not happy with this.
Wow, this is just
But it's-
par for the course.
Yeah,
in
it's
China,
a
isn't
pretty
it?
common occurrence, but, that's what happens.
I remember you left my spirit with you high is all I'm feeling. Remember.
By the way, I gotta preface this. These are not our stereotypes.
No, this is from the Chinese internet. This is what
Yes.
Chinese people think.
I was about to
She
say.
doesn't even care.
What you will hear about Guangdong is that they eat everything.
Yeah.
Right. Which honestly is
true.
Very, very true. Toasted marshmallow or stink bug. That's disgusting.
Yeah.
Basically, everyone had AIDS. And everyone's addicted to heroin. Because you sell your soul, really.
To a gnome?
No, the gnomes are part of it. The women can be pale and have rosy cheeks. Untamed vixens by nature. Fujian people are stingy-ass mofos.
I'm glad we got to end it on a happy note.
Disgusting! It's like rotten flesh.